What's your book about?
So my book is about children dying, I guess, from a monster that's been killing them for food. Um, and so it's basically about how the kids are trying to kill the monster. And I haven't really started reading the book, not that far into it. So I'm not like very far into the book, and so I don't have much to talk about it. But it does lead many mysterious questions about the book, and many of my friends have recommended the book to me.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Cool. Um, so my book is about this girl that lives on the moon, and I'm not that far into it. It's called Artemis by Andy Weir. Weir. I don't know how to pronounce his name. And it's about how she's trying really hard to get into this. She makes very like little to no money, and she lives in how she describes her house as a coffin-sized apartment. And she's tried for a long time to get this job that most people have. It's like kind of from I haven't read that far into it, but from what I've read, it seems as if it's like a tourist center, so they lead tours and stuff like that. Um, so she's been trying to get a job with them, but the opening scene is her failing to get that job, and so she instead since she has to wait 6 more months, she can't wait that long because she's running out of money. She makes very little, so she resorts to being a criminal. And I thought this line was really interesting. It's in the blurb. It says, "Jazz is no hero, but she is a very good criminal. Criminal. That'll have to do." So I thought that was really interesting. Do you know how you pick books?
I usually judge the book's cover. Like by the name. If the name is ridiculous, then I won't read it.
Yeah.
And by the author too, because some authors I know and I know that enjoy what the books that the authors write. And sometimes I read the back, the blurb.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I mainly do same thing. I definitely judge a book on its cover, even though that's not the greatest skill I have. The blurb, I usually read the blurb before I like choose the book. The thickness of the book also, because I'm a pretty fast reader, so it's kind of frustrating when I fly through a book and then have to look all over again. So actually, this is a looks like a good size for it. I should probably pick a book that size. And then, like you said, recommendations from friends.
Yeah.
Those are helpful. What genres do you like?
I usually like fiction. Or science sci-fi.
Okay, cool.